See, like already mentioned, see, when, for example, when I read Godfather, that was in my intermediate time, almost my senior intermediate, which should be roughly somewhere in the 83, 84, something like that, you know. But it took me nearly 2005 to make Sarkar, you know. So when you're impressed with something, that doesn't mean you immediately consciously have an idea that I want to make a film. There's been influence in your life. So after that, it is just, for me, Sarkar was never about the underworld. Godfather was never. It was about a family. Then at one point of time, it suddenly occurred to me there is a correlation between Balasaheb Thackeray and Godfather. So that idea probably came to me only in 2002, to have some kind of a parallel comparison. So likewise, when I saw Enter the Dragon, I wasn't even, I didn't have the vaguest idea I'll become a filmmaker someday. But me reading books on Bruce Lee, watching his documentaries and watching his various other things, I had a, an influence, general influence in terms of my lifestyle itself. That was what Bruce Lee did to me. So subconsciously, I used to copy Bruce Lee's kind of thing, even in my debut film Shiva. Whether they were martial arts or not is not the point. Then maybe late, sometime after many years, it occurred to me that none of the Hong Kong martial art films or Korean martial art, they seem to have understood the Bruce Lee phenomena. How come for 40 years we're not able to forget Bruce Lee? And every martial artist who came after that, we forget them in 3-4 years and we move on. So I studied it like a research in terms of that. I'm not saying I'm not a martial artist myself, but I understand the theory of martial arts a lot. It's like because of that, and then by the time I slowly have formed an idea, maybe I can adapt something like this, and then like I just mentioned, to make a female martial artist, then the hunt for that, to female martial artists. Then once I found puja, then there was a process of converting a style from taekwondo to jeet kune do, you know. So all this was a period of time, and this was working parallelly. It's not like the day I thought of making a martial arts film, I didn't stop all other work. It was just working in the sidelines and off and on.